Whether you're completely new to gacha games or a gacha veteran, in other words, a fellow gambling addict, there are a lot of common mistakes I see people make in gacha games like Zenless Zone Zero. So as someone who has played MiHoYo's previous titles extensively, I highly recommend you subscribe so you don't miss out on any tips in the future, and if you want to end up getting the characters you want in Zenless Zone Zero. Number 1. Don't spend polychrome on the standard banner. In Zenless Zone Zero, the premium currency you use to pull on banners is called polychrome, similar to Primo Gems in Genshin and Jades in Honkai Star Rail. Whatever you do, never spend it on the standard banner. Although the standard units will be strong on release, they quickly will be power crept by the units that will be released on the limited banners later on. And as a free-to-play or low spender, you should be very conservative with your pulls, as you will not get as many pulls in the future as you will now get on release. You'll have plenty of opportunities to get the standard characters passively by losing the 50/50s on the limited banner, like me. So you'll eventually have all of them anyway. Unless you're very sure of what you're doing, only spend your polychrome on limited and weapon banners. Number 2. Don't spend stamina on farming disk drives early. At the start of your account, the quality of disk drives, the relics/artifacts of Zenless Zone Zero, that you can get will be limited to only B or A rank. When you level your account up and unlock the ability to farm S rank disk drives, you'll be forced to replace your A and B rank disk drives since they always will be inferior to the S rank variants. So it would be stamina wasted in the long term that you could have used on permanent upgrades like getting leveling or ascension materials for your characters, or even upgrading your W engines, which are the weapons of this gacha game. No matter if you're a free-to-play player or a Leviathan whale spending 10 grand a month on the game, the only way you can get ahead and clear endgame content consistently is efficient stamina usage. Number 3. Level one character at a time. As I explained in the last tip, we have a limited amount of stamina in the game that we can spend each day to level our characters and to farm for the materials we need. You can only use 3 characters at a time in a party, so leveling 10 characters at once won't make you 10 times stronger. You'll stretch yourself out too thin, and you won't be able to clear content as your account levels up and the enemies get stronger. Also, not every character that you can get will be meta or a character you end up enjoying the playstyle of. There's zero point in spending resources on a character you'll never end up losing, like Arlen from Honkai Star Rail. We don't know what units will be buffed or nerfed from the third closed beta test to the release, so keep an eye on the kits post-release, especially if you've been playing the closed beta test. Focus on one unit at a time, level them up, and upgrade their skills as far as the account level allows you to before working on your next team member. Just focus on your initial team that you get and your main DPS, and once they're maxed out down the line, focus on constructing a second team. Number 4. Don't build pity on banners. Building pity in gacha games is a term that refers to when a user pulls on a banner of a character they don't want, usually hoping to get some of the featured A-rank characters or copies of them. It's a very bad habit that can ruin your account. Let me explain why. As a free-to-play or light spender, you have a limited amount of pulls you can get and characters you can collect, so you have to be mindful of your pulling habits. Getting an unwanted S rank on a banner because you're bored or wanted an extra copy of an A rank is never worth it, because that S rank could have been the character you really wanted that comes out next, and now you don't have enough pulls to get them anymore, and you've lost your guarantee for them if you lost the previous 50/50. You never know if you unfortunately get lucky on a banner and get an unwanted S rank early, and for some reason it always happens to me on banners of characters I don't want, talking from experience. So only pull if you want to get the featured character on the banner. If the rates of A ranks are good, then that's just a bonus. The main goal is always the S rank. Finally, number 5. Do your quests. Whether it's the main quests or character or side quests, these missions are your main source of experience to level up your account and access endgame content and better rewards and pulls faster. Remember that you get more for your stamina the higher your account level is, so leveling up as fast as possible should be a priority if you want to min-max your account. The sooner you can max out your characters, the sooner you can do endgame content like Shu defense and get the maximum amount of pulls that you can get on your account, making it more likely that you'll have enough pulls for your pulling plans. However, on the other hand, enjoying the story and what the game has to offer at your own pace also means that you're more likely to stick around, as you have things to do until the 1.1 update patch drops, which comes in a whole 6 weeks later after the game releases. Gacha burnout is very common at the start, so don't feel obliged to increase your pace if you're comfortable where you are already. Always focus on what you find fun first, rather than treating the game like a job or a task to do. And that's pretty much it. Of course, there are many more little tips and tricks I've learned that I want to share, but I don't want to stretch out this video for too long. If you're interested in them, make sure to hit the sub button and look out for my next upload if you want to stay ahead of the curve.